Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Mac It's Moral. I'm sorry I haven't been making a lot of episodes recently. I'm not going to get into the reason why this time. I feel like I do that all the time. Anyway, in this episode, I want to talk about something that I feel like not a lot of people understand. It's that life doesn't always work out the way you want it to. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because over the years, I've had a lot of run ins with arrogance, naivety, and me doing a lot of shit that did not end up working out the way I would have preferred it to work out. I'm going to be going over some instances of life not working out for me, but I don't think they'll be in chronological order. I just wanted to tell you all that before you get confused. Anyway, let's get on to it. I think I talked about this in episode 7 or 8 of the podcast. I talked about an instance where I had flirted with a girl from an old friend group, and that's one of the reasons why I got kicked out. And that girl ended up blocking me, and we don't really talk much anymore. So, yeah, that didn't really work out how I would have liked it to, but unfortunately, that's the way life works. So, I've just kind of learned to deal with it, especially now that I've gotten older and I've gotten a lot smarter over the years. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't say a lot smarter, but definitely a bit, definitely a fairly decent jump from junior year of high school. Another instance of life not working out the way I would have preferred is when I tried to start a YouTube channel with some friends from high school. It was with a few friends from that group I just mentioned. But after that whole little incident happened, that channel fucking died. It sucks that one of my biggest dreams was crushed, but that's the way it turned out. Another instance I'd like to mention is me being a regular elementary school student. For those of you who don't know, I am on the autism spectrum. I'm on the more high functioning side. In fact, I've kind of been questioning it recently, but that's for another episode. Because of my mental disability, I had to be put in a special classroom with kids who literally could not communicate. Like, they had no method of communication other than an electronic device. I could talk. I just didn't know how to talk to people. Yeah, that's kind of why I was put in those classes, which sucks, but yeah, again, that's the way it turned out. But what I still find odd, though, is the fact that I feel like even in elementary schools, there are rooms for only semi-special ed kids. I was more on the high-functioning side, so I feel I would have been more fit for those types of classrooms. But then again, I don't really know if those types of rooms were there when I was in elementary school. Anyway, let's move on. Another instance of this, and this is kind of a small one, is me not choosing the right elective for my senior year of high school. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am a senior in high school at the moment, at least when I'm recording this, and I'll be graduating in a little less than 2 weeks. Anyway, when I was picking my electives for my senior year, like at the end of my junior year, I stupidly and naively chose web design, thinking it would be a neat little class where I could learn coding and how to make my own website. That class was a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I wish I took automotive tech because I realized that would have helped me out a lot more than web design. And the final instance I want to bring up is me having to start a new YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, back in 2019, early 2019 to early 2020, I went under the name My Matting Call, where I made reaction content. And because of a lot of shit that went on, I had to delete that channel, and I had to delete all the other social media accounts relating to it in early 2020. I think it was the day before I created my Mattlexic channel that I deleted my Matting Call channel. I don't know, maybe it was best that it got deleted because, I think I'm doing a bit better as Mattlexic now than my Matting Call. Now I want to pass the question off to you guys. In what way did life not work out for you? Anyway, that's all for this episode. Just thought I'd talk about something that's stuck with me pretty hard over the years. Anyway, with that, thank you all so much for listening, and I'll see you all in the next episode.